Well, joining us now for Pet Place is Maureen from the Pocatello Animal Shelter, and she has brought with us a sweetheart of a dog, and this is Buddy here. Buddy's actually got quite the heartbreaking little story. Tell us a little bit about Buddy.
He originally came to us about a little over a year ago.
Okay.
This nice young, older couple adopted him from us. Unfortunately, over the past year, their living situation has changed to where they couldn't keep him anymore. I believe they moved into a place where they couldn't have him.
Okay.
The lady did bring him up, released him back to us to find him a new home.
Right.
And she was just heartbroken. I mean, she brought us back some of his toys and rawhides, and she was just heartbroken that she had to leave him with us. So we did tell her that we'd do our best to get him a good home.
Right.
He is such a sweet little guy.
He is very calm, very relaxed, and just a good dog.
He is such a doll. He sits there. He's about 4.5 years old. He's current on all of his shots, so you know he's ready to go find a new home. He does good with a little bit older kids.
Okay,
he's not
little
too
kids.
Yeah, he's not too sure about the little ones because they tend to be a little grabby.
Right.
You know, and
right.
he's never, as far as we know of, he's never been a little bit around little kids. He'd probably do okay, but I wouldn't leave him alone with them just because little kids are little kids.
They get a little too.
They get a little too
rough. It's a little too rough with little guys like him.
And these guys, you know, they love their space. You know, they like to if they get scared, they defend themselves a little bit more.
Right.
But he's such a doll. I mean, he's not a barker per se. He's pretty quiet. He's been in here.
Yeah, he's been sitting here. We've been playing with him actually during commercial breaks.
Yeah, they've been having fun with him. He's such a sweetheart.
So, when you get a little dog like this, what are some kind of considerations you have to take into account for smaller dogs?
Double check your yard because these guys can slip out of really small holes.
Find the escape routes easily.
Find the escape routes. Never, for the first little while when you bring any dog home, especially little dogs, don't leave them outside in the yard by themselves because they can get a little scared sometimes, and that's when they're going to get, find the hole and escape.
Okay.
You know, so it's always good for the first several days to a week or longer. Go outside with them, bond with them, play with them outside in the backyard. If you have little kids with little dogs, never leave them alone because little kids are grabby, you know, and that scares little dogs more than it does the big ones because it's like having somebody, it's a big person coming towards them, even though it's a little kid.
Right.
You know, because it's, you know, like us grabbing at a little kid, it can scare them.
Right.
So, you know, just kind of watch them, you know, just be a little bit more. Pay attention to what's going on a little bit more closely.
Okay. Okay. And where can people go to find more information on Buddy or any of the other animals at the shelter?
They can come up to the shelter to see what we have, or give us a call, 234-6156, or go on petfinder.com and look and see what we have.
All right.